Zero Cool Gamer here, back again with another video, and we're here on Level Up or Trash 'em. And for this particular one, we're looking at Kingpin. Now, 6 months ago, I would have told you you're out your damn mind. Don't even think about looking at this character. It would probably be, somebody we don't even need to look at because he was left in the dust a long time ago. He was probably good for maybe the first 2 weeks when the game came out, and then, everything just hit and he just became irrelevant. A lot more powerful characters were coming out and he was just basically an enhanced minion. So done with that, but now he did get a rework and he got put on the Underworld team. And wow, he got a nice fat boost on that. And as you can see, mine, he's at level 90, and that is because of the wheel. So we do that on Twitch, and they get to choose whatever character they want me to beef up on there, and whatever the wheel falls on, that's what I do. And it just so happens that Kingpin was one of them. But we were beefing him up a long time before his announced rework, and he's one big fat guy, and this guy has a lot of power behind him. So the big one here is his passive. His passive right here, he does do on spawn. Summon a bodyguard. Bodyguard gains taunt and 2 death proofs when summoned. So basically it's a on spawn taunt for the bodyguard, which means if they die, big deal, no big deal, but they do get the death proof. And any villain ally, 50% chance to apply assist now. And at the end of this character's turn, if this character has barrier, apply speed up or offense up to all summoned allies. This right here is big because if the summoned allies get barrier and they get speed up and defense up, and these summons are not that, these minions are really are based on the character that you built up. Now I have them pretty beefy, and these guys are a little bit okay, but it's their stats that make a difference. So seeing them at 22,000, you're like, yeah, whatever, no big deal. But these guys got a lot more health than some of the regular characters that are in there now, plus the damage. So 484 health, plus some damage and some armor. Oh my god. And the fact that, hey, they're gaining taunt for 1 turn and regen, and they're firing off here at 330%. So they're doing some damage there. And you get a couple of them too, which is even great. So right now I have Fortifier on him, so that's basically just to make sure that he spawns. That he spawns with barrier. So that way this part right here, if this character has barrier, I'm applying speed up and offense up. So right away we know he's going to get a bunch of barrier. If he does keep that from the amount of attacks that he's going to get, because he's not super slow, but he's not fast either. But boom, he's going to go ahead and apply speed up and offense up to all summoned allies. And those summoned allies, like I said, they got decent damage. So getting offense up so they're 50% better, Jesus, that's just going to be wicked. I'm going to be happy with it. Right here, Red Stars, I got lucky enough to get 6 on him, but I am going to put the 7 on him eventually, and I had to gear him up to the G16, but he is immensely powerful. His health was really low, 4 months ago, and now he has a beautiful health pool. And now with barrier, it'll give him that sustain that he does need to keep going in the match, and then applying those speed up and offense up all over the place to all the summon bodyguards is great. His damage isn't that big of a deal because all he really has is his basic. His special and his ultimate are basically just enhancing the minions, enhancing and giving more sustain to around, the other characters around there. So he's basically, yes, an enhanced minion, but he's really strong. And his armor, he finally did get armor because it used to be 0, but now, hey, 20,000, not that bad. And his speed is not as slow as it used to be, but it's now not as quick as the others. He is a protector, and with the entire Underworld team coming out, we still haven't gotten Mr. Negative, so we don't know how. We do got Mr. Negative. If you want to buy him, I'm not buying him. But we don't have Mr. Negative, so trying to slot in another character or 2 in there to help him out or figure out who we could use with him to do so is a really interesting idea. And the way I look at it is I tend to team him up with Magneto, Juggernaut, and Psylocke. And the reason being is because with Juggernaut, if someone attacks that character, all protector allies get some extra speed, and boom, if he speeds off again, he's going to be able to drop either some more minions or go ahead and apply offense up and defense up and get more assists, which can tend to be a pain in the ass because then those bodyguards can get taunt, and then we go from there. There's all kinds of stuff that would be around everywhere. So I would definitely say that I like Kingpin. I didn't think I was ever going to use him. I didn't think he was actually going to be viable anywhere, but then out of nowhere, he gets a nice rework. He gets pushed up into a decent class there. He's not, you know, he's not God tier, but he's definitely pushing up there to be just an amazing protector, giving that barrier to himself there every turn, which is great, which means every turn he's going to apply speed up and offense up if there's bodyguards on the actual field. And if you can pair him up with something to make him go faster, he does become an annoyance. So for me, my judgment would be to, well, level him up. Do it. Don't just not think about it. It would definitely be something good for you and your Underworld team if you have them built up. I don't have all them built up. I didn't build up Green Goblin. I didn't really push Kingpin at all, and the other Underworld members, I just wasn't looking to beef them up at the time because they were all basically characters that aren't being used somewhere. Nobu's not getting used, but now he is. But he's another just like Kingpin where he could be viable now, but they're just enhanced minions with an ultimate now. So it's up to you what you want to do with them. I, on the other hand, I can't really say that I'm going to build him up, but I've already built him up because of the wheel. So in my opinion, he's definitely worth building up. He becomes a pain in war. We haven't really seen too much of him on Crucible, but people are trying to team him up with Darkhold just because the bodyguard comes in with the opening taunt, so everybody's got to go after the bodyguard instead of somebody on Darkhold team. But I haven't seen any big wins about it, so I'm not really looking to push him in that direction. But if you like this video, you want to go ahead, like, subscribe, give me a comment, let me know how we're doing. I'm just trying to help out mid-gamers here because we don't have a lot of resources, and we're trying to push certain characters in one way or the other. And I think we're gonna start doing a character spot, this nice little level up or trash them video every now and then, just to give characters an idea of where they should go. Kingpin really isn't being used on the skill nodes, but want to try him in the skill nodes in the raids, go ahead, but I'm not gonna. There's not too many other skill characters that I could use with him. The only one that does have a lot of synergy would be Taskmaster, but I'm gonna stick with Shang-Chi, Kestrel, and SA for now because they seem to be pushing right through the skill nodes. So, but until the next video, y'all, deuces.